Welcome back. So in the last video, I was a little bit personal and thought, okay, I'll get some comments. But yeah, I forgot to turn on the comments for the first days. So great. By the way, if you want to watch a middle-aged man stumble around YouTube, press the subscribe button. And I'm heading off to home now. And the plumber hasn't shown up.
In the town on the hill where the apples grow, and the church bells ring every hour or so, I took a little walk just to see the ships coming in. The sun rose up right above the highway, black, blue, red, yellow, golden skyway. It's like the day that you jump into the wind.
So as I'm on my way home, stuffed car with stuff for a friend of mine. The plumber, like I said, hasn't begun the work, which was the main reason why I was vacating the home. But 2 weeks at my parents' was really nice, but it was 2 weeks of just relaxing and chilling. But since I'm on this trip, I thought I would do a little bit of a reason why we speak pretty good English here in Iceland. It's twofold. It's education and also culture, because we're sandwiched between US and Canada, and on the other side is the UK. But more on that later.
I can't go back down to that water again. These old muddy shoes keep on walking the streets. Someone's bright.
The education part is somewhat due to we're quite small in size, so we could be a little bit more limber with the education system, but even though it's good, it's not great. It could be better, but I think there is change coming around in the education system, but who knows? One day it will be perfect, but for now it's not perfect, but it's good. And when I started to learn English, I was in 7th grade, which is 12 to 13 years old here in Iceland. But it has changed about a decade or so more, and now kids start to learn English in 5th grade, which is, I think, 10 to 11. Start to learn in the 5th grade. We used to learn Danish in the 5th grade, started learning Danish in 5th grade when I was that age, but now Danish has been moved to 7th grade, so they basically swapped English and Danish. But culture also plays a big part.
Buying Egyptian sheets, the window display of some little store in town. And there's my reflection against the morning light. Hello.
The culture part is due to our proximity to the US and Canada, and also across the pond, the UK. We have been inundated with American and British movies and TV shows, and we don't do dubbing. There's almost no dubbing here unless it's literally for kids shows. So everything is just subtitled. So we learn as we go English, but movies and TV ain't the only thing. It's also back to education. It's also the textbooks. Almost all textbooks that are very specific are kept in English, because basically we're so few. We're what, 350,000, 370, 80,000 people grand total, and only 350,000 of the 380,000 are actually Icelandic speakers, or even less, because we have people coming over here to work, which is fantastic because we need people. As I said, we don't even reach 500,000, so more people that come over and want to work and help us build the country, excellent. And also music. Music is also very much rich American here, which is, and British. Uh, Basically, one of the most popular music now here is either American pop, rock, or rap. And even rap is getting to be the biggest one soon. To put it simply, we're very highly influenced by the US and the UK. We are very much in their sphere of influence.
Mr. Ghost, Mr. Skeleton White, you better comb your hair, you better wipe that George Clay off your brow. You better stand up straight, man, these people hardly recognize you now. Lord, carry me like a
Wonderful travel weather. Because so few of us actually speak the language, which is, 340, 50,000, I don't know exact number. But because so few of us speak it, there's regularly debate in Congress that we have to protect our language because many people are scared that English will take over, which is kind of ironic that I have my channel in English, but 330,000 isn't a big demographic to hopefully be able to live off YouTube or do it professionally. So, yeah. My English used to be a lot better, a lot better. I'm actually quite rusty with my English because I used to work in the service industry. I used to sell clothes. I used to bartend, be a bouncer, and a couple of more things. So, and of course, my studies were mostly in English. There was only the specific parts about the Icelandic government and other affairs that textbooks are in Icelandic, otherwise it's all English. So it's quite understandable, but at the same time, it's so expensive to translate everything into Icelandic. But yeah.
sailing ship, comfort me before I slip around the dark side of the moon. All this spinning around hurts my head.
So I'm finally home, yay! It's been a fun journey to drive all that way. It's about 6 hours, but with extra stops and so on, because I have to let Hugo out, and I also just need to take respites, just for my own sanity, because I'm not accustomed to driving for more than a couple of hours at a time. But yeah, it's very nice to be home again, and now I just have to wait on the plumber. And so for those wondering about the plumber was supposed to show up on the 7th of August, and it's now 22nd of August, and they're always delaying and delaying and delaying. I might look into getting another plumber, but I'm going to give him out this week to see if he actually shows up, because he said he's going to do it before the end of the month. I forgot to ask what month, but yeah. But I'm going to call it quits now, but remember to like and subscribe, and please share the video if you like the content and you think somebody else would enjoy it. But see ya.